Hi guys, taking back a few books to the library. We were actually late with one of our books for the first time, and the person was just so nice. Not only did I find out that our library, I guess, don't charge fees, but they actually encouraged us to let the kids, continue reading the books and then bring it back. So I just really appreciate our library. So when the kids were younger, we used to eat out a lot. That was, to be honest, that was a big part of, I guess, our social life. But a couple of years ago, my husband and I, probably more so for health reasons, as we're getting older, we don't really go out, to eat. So I do a lot more. I make a lot of the stuff that they have come to like at home. So pizzas, is one. I'm not really a big pizza fan, but my husband loves pizzas, and so does the kids. So just making them a couple, small pizzas today. Now one of them has to eat dairy free. So I'm going to be showing the cheese that we're using right now with her. We used to use I think they call it the Daya brand before, but now she likes this chow. It's, well, I guess it's not me that has to eat it, so it doesn't matter. But she really likes this. It doesn't melt as good as the Daya though, but she says she prefers this one. So this is the one that we're using with her right now. But yeah, so just making them some pizzas. We make a lot of pizzas now because that's one of the staple. I make an almond flour pizza for my husband and I. But today I'm making them some regular pizzas. So I just finished watering the lettuce in the back, and I don't know if you can see that the lettuce on that side, like all the seeds, weren't any good. It's funny how I could do the exact same thing, you know, and get different results, because last year we did a similar setup and the lettuce grew in really, really nicely. So now I only have lettuce in half the bed. So I may have to look for a new place. I don't know where out here that I could find a place that sells like organic seeds or something, because this is just not good. And I know it has to be that it's just the batch that I got wasn't good, because what had happened, and I talk about it in the blog, is that I actually ended up planting about up to here with the first batch of seeds, and I had to go back and get some more, and I put the rest of them there. So that's how I know it's the seeds. So I'll definitely have to look to get seeds from a different place. But anyway, so that's our lettuce, bed that we showed a couple of weeks ago. That's how far along it is. Another thing that I had to, remind myself of is, thinking about what my goal is for each one of my children individually, and the path that, we don't have control over, what's going to happen in the future, but based on whatever little plans that we have, what is most important for that specific child. And I, specifically with my sixth grader, I try very, very much not to focus on the level or the grade of the book, which I confess it is not easy to do. But I fight those feelings, and I do what's best for her, because a long time ago, I realized that it is better, in my opinion, I think it is better to have a solid understanding of a little bit of information as opposed to being exposed to a whole lot and in the end not understanding anything, you know. So I had to remind myself of that, and with that in mind, you know, that was another thing that allowed me to be like, okay, forget the fact that it says level 3 or grade 3, however you want to look at that. This is what is going to work best for her at this period. All right, so as I'm getting ready to close off this vlog, I'm going to end it talking about all of the writing that I'm looking at in front of me to try to decide which direction to stick with or go in when it comes to, well, my now 4th and 6th grader for the upcoming school year and beyond. We are currently doing classical quills, and it's fine. And as I said, last year I went overboard, so I have too many options for writing. All right, so forgive me. So anyway, so we can stick with the classical quills. The only con I would say that is having me, you know, saying, okay, just go with the writing with skill. Go with the writing with skill, because I know that a lot of the stuff from the well-trained mind, you know, I've used them and they've worked really well. And just, you know, focus on getting prepared with this, because I do feel like I need to be prepared when it comes to writing with them, you know, in the upper middle school and high school years, for sure. And just, you know, chalk this up as experience. But then, you know, this is going well. It's just, as I said, the only con that I don't like is the fact that we have to spend so much time looking up the meanings of words, and, you know, because of the style that is written in. And will I have that time, you know, as they go up, as they, you know, getting into the higher grades? Would it be feasible for me to be spending all that time going through trying, you know, having them finding the meanings of all of these you know, old English words? Anyway, but and I'm speaking about the classical quills one, because that's the one that I've spent the most time with, and that's how that one is written, you know. Even though I've done an overview of all of them, I've spent the most time with this one. But anyway, so I think I'm just going to spend some time and dig into these a little bit more. This is the one core subject that I think I'm really shaky on when it comes to them, for, you know, upper middle school and beyond. I feel a lot more settled with a lot of the other core subjects. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here, because I really don't want to make it long. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in another video.